You don't become enlightened by imagining figures of light, but by making the darkness conscious. These haunting words came from Carl Jung, the man who mapped the human soul more deeply than most ever dared. Today, we're exploring a powerful message Jung left for introverts, a quiet warning that still echoes today. Let's clear something up. Jung didn't define introverts as shy or socially awkward. For him, introversion was an inward flow of energy. While extroverts gain energy from people and activity, introverts turn their attention inward, toward thoughts, dreams, reflections. It's not about personality, it's about where your life force is directed. But Jung also gave a warning that this inner focus, if left unchecked, can turn dark. For introverts, the inner world is rich, imaginative, meaningful. But Jung said this world can also become a trap. The introvert's danger, he wrote, is becoming too deeply involved in subjective fantasy. Instead of engaging with life, introverts can get stuck thinking about life. Instead of feeling, they analyze. Instead of acting, they imagine. Slowly, the outer world fades, and the mind becomes a maze, the shadow of the introvert. Jung believed each of us carries a shadow, the parts of ourselves we reject or avoid. For introverts, the shadow might include boldness, physicality, social confidence, decisive action. These qualities feel foreign, even threatening. But ignoring them doesn't make them disappear. It makes them stronger in the dark. Jung warned, if we don't face our shadow consciously, it acts out unconsciously. That's how introverts end up paralyzed by procrastination, isolated, full of ideas but no action. Part 4, The Hero's Journey for the Introvert. So what's the solution? Jung didn't want introverts to become extroverts. He wanted them to become whole. That means integrating the neglected parts of the self, leaving the safe cave of the mind and stepping into the unknown. Speak up even when it's uncomfortable. Take action even when it's risky. Allow yourself to be seen. The introvert's inner world is beautiful, but it's meaningless if it never touches reality. Part 5, Solitude versus Isolation. There's a sacred power in solitude. But Jung warns us not to confuse it with isolation. Solitude is chosen. Isolation is a defense. You can spend years thinking you're healing when you're actually hiding. Jung said, loneliness does not come from having no people around, but from being unable to communicate the things that matter. If you're introverted, ask yourself, am I retreating to reflect, or am I running from life? Conclusion: the inner life must breathe. Carl Jung's warning is simple but powerful. Beware the comfort of your own mind. It can become your cage. Your inner world is beautiful, but it was never meant to be your whole world. It's meant to guide you, nourish you, then send you out into life. Take your dreams, your thoughts, your reflections, and express them. Turn them into action, into words, into relationships, into art. Because the path to becoming whole only begins when you step outside